sanctioned persons and entities from tapping into the global financial system. It's about stopping funding for nuclear, biological, and chemical weapon material, and making sure that those materials don't end up in the wrong hands. The amendments to the standards means governments and banks must do more than take a checklist approach to sanction screening. They must understand the risks they face and potentially take further action by looking closer at the people and business who may be working to help evade sanctions. So I urge all countries to take concrete steps to implement the amendments to our standards. I would also like to update you on what is happening with our country reports, our so-called mutual evaluations. As you know, in April, the FATF postponed assessment deadlines due to the COVID-19 pandemic. The situation is different for every country with various lockdown measures and travel restrictions. We have now adopted innovative ways to keep our work going in these difficult times. I will also give an update on a number of specific countries. North Korea and Iran both remain on our high-risk list, our so-called blacklist. Their statuses have not changed. We continue to call on our members and urge all jurisdictions to apply effective countermeasures with regard to these countries. During the plenary, we removed 2 countries from our increased monitoring list, often referred to as the grey list. These 2 countries were Iceland and Mongolia. This follows the successful completion of their action plan. Regarding Pakistan, Pakistan remains on our increased monitoring list, the so-called grey list. The plenary recognized that Pakistan has made progress. The government has now completed 21 of 27 items of its action plan. The government of Pakistan has signaled its commitment to complete the rest of its action plan, but it is clear, even though Pakistan has made progress, it needs to do more. Pakistan cannot stop now. It needs to continue to carry out reforms, in particular to implement targeted financial sanctions and prosecute and sanction those financing terrorism. So thank you for your time. There are more details in the chairman's summary, as Duncan just said, and we have also other statements on our website, and I would be happy to answer your questions. Back to you, Duncan.
Okay, thank you, Marcus. And the first